Welcome back to another video. This time I'm going to the MCM Comic-Con in London. This comes after my intense essay deadlines, where many of my peers choose to travel around Europe during this vacation. I finally have time to explore the land of Hyrule in Tears of the Kingdom. It is a personal preference, during which I traveled to London and attended this fascinating event. Look what I found. The convention lasts for 3 days, and the schedule is packed with various activities like a cosplay world record attempt, manga workshops, and K-pop random dance. They categorize the event into games, anime, merches, creative stages, and etc., so people can easily find the events aligned with their interests. What impressed me is that they provide information to visitors on how to enjoy the event based on different personal situations. For example, what if this is your first time attending an anime convention? What if you don't have the courage to do a cosplay even if you really want to? Well, people gather here because of shared love. It is also normal to feel overwhelmed at some point. And what do you do at the moment? I personally don't have much experience with events like this, and I indeed hesitated to buy the ticket because I know I would be going to this event alone. And I need to spend more than 6 hours on the train, traveling to London and back on the same day. And these kind suggestions calmed me down a little bit. By the time I made my decision, the normal tickets are all out, so I had to buy priority tickets. Anyway, let's go. In the middle of the train ride, I could already spot people wearing cosplays. In the ladies' toilet in the train station, I saw one coaster adjusting her wig with a pair of scissors. These encounters started to happen more and more frequently on the underground. It had been 3 years since my last visit to London, and I didn't particularly enjoy using the underground or the train here. The entire morning was busy and intense. I had to check the map at every stop to ensure I wasn't getting lost in the city. And London Underground is notorious for not having the best internet in the world, so the stress lingers until meeting these people wearing otherworldly. On the last stop to the event on the Elizabeth line, there are just cosplayers and visitors everywhere, and I saw passers-by genuinely mistook a few Phantom of the Opera cosplayers as real theatre actors, and asking them, "I thought you guys would be performing in the theatre." Although it was still miles away from the convention, we started to see more and more fictional colours occupying the corners of the busy city. So I just talked to them, praise how they look, ask about their characters, and follow them straight to the convention. On the way to the check-in area, you could feel the transition from mundane, personal and public life to the vibrant two-dimensional world. It took around 10 minutes to reach the entrance, where I spotted 2 beautifully dressed characters standing closely together. They're also Chinese, so I approached them and asked them to take pictures. We exchanged WeChat contacts, and I sent back their pictures, and I don't know how the atmosphere of the Comic-Con changed me, or the 3 months shooting and making mockumentary did. I don't normally make such connections. You can check out my last video when attending the Comic-Con in China. I never asked even one cosplayer to look at my camera, but I would just take pictures when they were ready in front of other people's camera. Don't learn from me. Or maybe it's because of the different proportions of the photographers and the cosplayers. There are more cosplayers and fewer photographers here, which leaves space for me to think, do I want to take a picture? And then actually ask for it. Once I finally got inside the venue, I didn't know where to rest my eyes. There are just so many things happening simultaneously, and countless wonderful cosplayers showing up here and there. There was somehow peculiar magic going on that in a foreign country, an unfamiliar city, within a crowded space with thousands of strangers, I felt safe. Therefore, I approached every single one of the cosplayers who caught my interest and asked them, "Can I take a picture of you?" And all of them kindly say yes. Many of them are simply gorgeous. Some of the makeups and gears are ingenious. There are also many stylish characters I don't know where they're from but took pictures anyway. figurines of game characters I love. A silent short film lasts for a few seconds. And the coolest cosplay I've ever seen. Whew. After 3 hours of wandering around, capturing characters, and experiencing exciting events, I'm starting to feel a bit overwhelmed, as if my socializing energy was drained, and each step felt heavier than the last. I didn't want to leave, but it was impossible to see everything, and everything I had seen so far made for a memorable afternoon. It is noteworthy that I encountered many people I didn't expect to see at a Comic-Con. Judging by my limited experience, Comic-Cons were mostly attended by teenagers and young adults. However, here I saw cosplayers of all ages, from the little princess to the middle-aged Garrett from Witcher 3 and the majestic lady in armor. The convention is open for everyone who felt resonated with the fictional worlds, and whoever wants to experience the other possibilities beyond societal norms. I have never considered the possibility of taking my mother to events like this, but next time I will if I can. And with all due respect, what particularly struck me was the presence of cosplayers using crutches and wheelchairs. It is rare to see such representation, and personally, I had never witnessed people with disabilities cosplaying at a Comic-Con before. At one point, I thought the crutches and the wheelchair are part of the cosplay costume. However, I quickly realized these are not part of the character portrayals, and how much effort it should take to dress up the full character costume for them and travel all the way here. All I can say is that I'm glad they were here, and I sincerely hope that in the future there will be fewer obstacles for people in all situations to pursue their passions and engage in the things they love. That's all for this video. I won't give you more details on how I played Tears of the Kingdom for 4 more hours after arriving home that night. Any thoughts you want to share? Feel free to leave them in a comment. I'll see you in the next video.